Okay, so I know that not everybody has a GPU, in particular a newer GPU that supports Isaac Sim. So for those of you that don't have a GPU and cannot run Isaac Sim locally, um, we have a few options. Obviously, you can spin your own AWS instance and install everything there and stream uh, Isaac Sim's interface. There's a stream server for that, but there's an easier solution. It's not necessarily going to be the cheaper one, but even if you spin your own AWS instance, you're going to have to spend a bit of money. I'm sorry, but if you're using Isaac Sim, you need to spend money. You either spend thousands of dollars buying a powerful GPU, or you spend a few dollars per day or per session using a cloud instance. There's no way around it. Isaac Sim, unfortunately, is power and GPU hungry, and as such, you need to spend money one way or the other. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry about that, but this is, let's say, the easiest solution that I found for playing with Isaac Sim and Isaac Lab without owning a GPU. So you can visit this GitHub. It's it's just no, the main URL is just this Isaac Launchable. Okay, uh, and then they will give you the steps to deploy a Brev. Brev is a cloud service from NVIDIA to deploy a Brev instance. So you can go, you can read the introduction to understand a little bit more about what this is all about, but we're gonna see the results soon. So you can skip ahead to deploy. The first thing you'll need to do is click this deploy now. Actually, let me open it in a new tab. And the first time around, okay, this you're ready to deploy this instance. As I said, it's not cheap, though. It's not really $3.61 per hour. I think once you deploy it, actually about $3. But still, as I said, it's not cheap. But buying a GPU is also not cheap. So you have no choice. You have to spend money if you're gonna use Isaac Sim. So you obviously need to sign in. So the first time around, this should you should have an NVIDIA developer account. Okay, I think they will walk you through the step for creating one. If you don't, I already have one, but if you don't, there will be a sign up, so you can sign up and create your account. But in general, if I remember correctly, there will be two steps. First will be to create an NVIDIA developer account, and then there might be a NVIDIA Brev account or some kind of follow up. So go through that step. I didn't have to because I already did it before. But then we are ready to launch. Okay, now for me, when I click deploy, it's gonna deploy right away because as you can see here, I already have credit. Brev asks you to add credit, and you can only add at least $20 at a time. Okay, again, this might be sound like a lot for some people, but it's the cost of using Isaac Sim. So the first time for you, the first time you use this, when you click deploy, it's gonna ask you to buy credits. There will be a pop-up window here asking you to buy credits. And once you select how many credits you want to buy, you'll have to enter your credit card information and complete the purchase. So go through that step, and then you can deploy the machine. Okay, so once you have clicked on deploy the machine, you can go to the instance page, and you're gonna have to wait because before you can use Isaac Sim, you need to wait for three things. First, the machine is booting up, right? So it's starting. Again, as I said before, before you launch the machine, it said $3.6 dollars per hour, but once you deploy it, it comes down to actually just $3. I'm not sure why. It's still expensive, but cheaper than 3.6. So you need to wait for this to start. Once this starts, this too will start. So you will have to wait for the virtual machine mode to start and then for the script to finish running. And the script is basically this script. Okay, this script will be would be run by you, or would be input directly by you if you were to sorry, if you were to create your own launchable. Okay, so there is a way for you to probably select a cheaper instance here. You don't really need a L40S with 46 gigabytes of memory. This is why it's expensive. This has a L40S GPU with 46 gigabyte of GPU memory, 128 gigabytes of regular standard RAM, 16 CPU. I mean, it's a monster of a machine. You probably don't really need this much. So you can actually create custom launchables. I already did create one here. If we look at this one here, this is an NVIDIA RTX 590, 32 gigabytes. It's like a high-end consumer or gaming GPU. It's a lot cheaper. This one is under $1 per hour. But you have to configure it yourself, and I just didn't have the time to go through the steps. You can follow the steps here if you want to create your own. These are the steps that I followed, but I didn't complete everything. But you can try. You can try, and then you will have to run this script, which is this guy that is waiting to be run because the VM mode is still building. So you can try that. And if you succeed on creating this RTX 5090, which is a much cheaper, less powerful, but still powerful enough for Isaac Sim, if you manage to do that, you'll be spending a third of the price. Okay, under $1 versus $3 per hour. Go ahead and try it. I didn't complete the steps, but it might be possible if you want to give it a shot and save some money. Meanwhile, the easy deploy, right? This is super easy. You just click launch and press next. This is the easy deploy. It costs you more, but it's ready to go, and the performance will be better, obviously. No, even if it's a 5090 with 32 gigabytes of RAM, 46 gigabytes is even better. And L40 as this is overall much more powerful computing. Okay, anyway, so this is running, this is building, this is executing. This process might take a few minutes. Okay, it might take a few minutes. So let me see if I already have. I went through these steps before, so I might have one ready to go machine that only needs to be started. So let me see. This one, I think it's this one. This is ready to go. So let me start it. Let me stop this one and delete it because it's okay. Now it's executing, but still, I'm gonna delete it because I already have one. I don't really need another one. So this one, let me start it. So yeah, so in the one that I just deleted, you would have to wait for this to start running, for this to start building, which it did, and for the script to start running, and that takes a long time. So that's why I stopped it. But you wait for it and wait until it's running, completed. So for some reason, this machine is taking a while to start. Okay, so everything is ready, right? So you need to wait until your deployed instance is running, the VM mode is built, and the script is completed. So the next step is you scroll down here to the TCP UDP ports, and you click on this link for the 80 port. This is like the port for all of these web services. Web servers, sorry. So when you open that, you will come to the code server. It's just a VS Code server that you can access from the web, and the default password is just password. So you click on this, and once you log in, this will take you to a very familiar Visual Studio Code interface. It will look quite similar to the desktop version, except that is web-based. And as just like in the desktop version, you can change the themes. Like I actually like dark mode. Where is dark mode? Here. Yeah, I kind of like dark mode. But up to 8 is not important really. It's just preference. And then you can mark as done. It's just like VS Code, but is web-based. Okay. The next thing you want to do, you want to have the console ready, because everything like file uploading and downloading and management and everything will be done through the command line. You don't have a desktop full desktop experience here, like a Windows desktop or a normal Ubuntu desktop. Everything will be done through the command line, the terminal, and you can do file management through the Explorer here, through VS Code. Okay, so the next step is you need to go to find the instructions for running Isaac Sim, and you can also find them here in the README actually. So the same scripts will be here, but I just find it easier to copy from a web page than from here. But the instructions are the same. So I'm going to copy here this command for running Isaac Sim. I'm going to come back to VS Code, and I'm going to paste. Didn't want to paste. I might need to activate copy and paste from. Oh, this weird. It worked the last time I tried it. Anyway, let me see. Oh, there you go. So you run this, and this will launch Isaac Sim. And if you notice the command, it says no window, because you are not running on a standard desktop environment, so you're not gonna have a window within the cloud environment, because you're not running a local machine. You're running a remote machine, so you don't have a window in the remote machine. But what you do have is that you enable the live streaming of the OmniKit. So instead of opening a local window in the remote machine, which doesn't make sense, you're gonna live stream using WebRTC the window of Isaac Sim, so you can see the window through the web. Okay, so you're gonna have to wait until it says Isaac Sim is fully loaded. It was relatively fast for me because I did run this before to make sure that it worked. For you, the first time might take a little bit longer, and especially the next step will certainly take a lot longer. So the next step is you're gonna copy the link to Visual Studio Code, but then you're gonna add viewer. Okay, don't misspell it. And this, don't worry if this white page stays there for. You see, it was very fast for me, right? Because I did run this before. But the first time, and even in the desktop version, when I install Isaac Sim in my local computer that has a GPU, it took about 5 minutes in my local machine to fully load. In my web version, if I remember correctly, it took anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. So don't worry if it's just white for a very long time. You can go grab a cup of coffee or something and hit refresh a few times, and it will come up. It will come up. It just takes a lot of time. If the first time, the second time you saw it was very quick. but it will come up. And if you are uncertain, you may come back to the terminal here and see if there's any error. But if all you see are warnings like this kind of invalid thing, stuff like that, then it's all good. Just be patient. It's only the first time. It needs to load a lot of shaders and stuff that I don't really understand. And then it will be ready like it is here. So here it is. This is Isaac Sim running in a very expensive $3 per hour instance. So please try to see if you can run a cheaper instance. I'm just doing it this way because it's the fastest, straightforward, and I didn't really have much time to try the other versions. But keep in mind that if you instead try to buy an actual GPU, you're gonna be looking at thousands of dollars for a GPU machine. So sorry, it's just Isaac Sim, NVIDIA. Anything NVIDIA is expensive. Okay, anyways, so let's do something very quickly. I already previously uploaded USD of my robot. Okay, is here. USD is just don't worry, it's just the format that Isaac understands, and we're gonna in the course we're gonna learn how to create one. I just want to show you that we can load it in Isaac Sim, and this to do that you just click here, upload, and you just upload your file. But don't worry about that right now. We're not worrying about this for now. We're gonna do that later, or you're gonna do that later. For now, just know that I uploaded my robot definition there. So I can do something like very quickly. Sorry, I can just very quickly create where's physics? I can create a physics scene. I can create a too small ground plane. Don't worry about all these things are. And then I can come here to the content or assets window and find, so you go to the root and the workspace. So the workspace is what you have access to here. This is the workspace. So everything will, all your files and all your work will be done on the workspace, and you have direct access to it here. So here's CEDRAD, and if I drag that USD there is CEDRAD. Okay, there's my cute little robot. So we're gonna learn how to build something like CEDRAD. And by the way, CEDRAD is based on an actual robot. I'll probably show you if you haven't seen my LinkedIn posts. Maybe later I can show you some pictures of the actual robot. I tried my best to make it look as similar as possible because I wanted a real digital twin of my robot, because I want to, my end goal is to have a full simulation of my robot to do development in simulation before deploying to the real robot safely. So yeah, I tried my best. Hopefully you think it looks similar. So here is CEDRAD, and we're gonna learn how to create CEDRAD from scratch and use it within Isaac Sim. So that's it. See you in the next lesson.